gentlemen, our next guest, I know you're going to love this guest. She is an accomplished actress. She's been in everything from Ringer to Supernatural to Grey's Anatomy. You know her as the woman who has the key to Will's heart, Tara Amber Benson! I'm especially excited about our next guest. He is the Prince of Lies, the Uber Vampire, the Ultimate Gentleman, Camden Todd!
CT.
Our next delightful actress. She's been a Green Lantern, which I totally relate with because I'm wearing green. A Thundercat, and you know her from not just one series, but two. Drusilla, Juliet Landa! Are you ready? Because we know you've been waiting for this one. He needs no introduction. He really doesn't. But I'm going to give him one anyway because I stayed up late working hard on this. Barnabas Greeley from Caprica. Yeah. Smallville. Captain John Hart from Parkville. Spike.
Great shirt.
Thank you. It's clean, too.
So I'm going to open up the questions, and then we're going to get right to everybody.
We have one more beautiful woman backstage.
Is it who I think it is?
I hope it's who you think it is. Huh?
This woman is the sexiest woman to ever be called the name Fred. Extremely interesting person of interest, Amy Ecker! My bad, it wasn't in the programming, and she was back there, and I saw her, and I hugged her, and I just over my head. Thank you all so supremely much for being here.
Yes. The perfect woman.
All right, I'm going to get to my question real quick, and then I'm going to get off, and it's all them, and it's all... Okay, here's my question. For each of you, and you just go whatever order you want. What was your favorite episode, Buffy, Angel, whatever, that you participated in? And tell us why.
I'll probably go with Hole in the World. Paul Joss directed and wrote it, and just it was so wonderful getting to be with Alexis and do awesome scenes, and it was fun.
I have to go with the musical. Because we were terrified, because none of us thought that Josh could write music. And that's the absolute truth.
I actually have 3 favorite episodes. I can't narrow it down to one. So it would be School Hard because I think it was our very first episode, and so that it was just so much fun to step into the Joss world and begin. And then I'd say Surprise because it was the episode where my character got strong after being weak and dying for like 6 episodes. And then I would say Reunion on Angel because it was really fun for Darla and I, well, Julie, Darla, to team up and wreak havoc on LA. So So I think those three.
You're right, it was school hard. Actually, no.
Yeah, just saying.
Just saying. I probably have to go with, I'd have to go with Hush. Which, you know, is amazing, groundbreaking television. I mean, and it was written and directed by Joss. So to hang out with Joss for 7 days, I think you did it for what, 8 days? Yeah. It was pretty fabulous. So yeah, that's my favorite.
I gotta go with James on the musical. That was really good.
You're not going to hear why.
It was fun.
It was fun. And the only episode I was in, which was Hush, it has to be my favorite one I was in. And since I was only, when I went to the favorite episode that I was not in, was when I got to watch my gentleman friend Camden play Gnarl. Yeah. It creeps me out to this day. One of my favorite actors I've ever worked with right there.
It's true.
All right, so we will open it up to questions. First of all, the lady at the mic.
Hi, Amy. I had a question for you. I was just curious, what was the most, difficult role that you played in so far?
That's a hard question. They're all kind of challenging for different reasons. Like Graham was very hard because I really respect everyone who's done the hours of prosthetics. I think on Angel I was always just like, oh, suck it up, it's fine. This is really, really hard. I kind of wanted to go back and apologize if I was but also, maybe Dr. Saunders was challenging because I just didn't, going into it, I feel like with Fred and Illyria, we had so much time to build the characters and stuff. And like when I was turning into Whiskey, I had said, can I please be like from the 20s and be like, and he was like, no, you're the slutty doll. That's probably the least thing I feel comfortable being. So that was hard.
Oh, and James, I'm just wondering when I'm going to be my 10 kittens back.
Oh.
I blew them in a poker game.
Hey, how's it going, guys? First off, I'd like to state that I'm a really, really big fan, and I actually wasn't watching it when it first came on because I was 13, 14. I was like, oh, it's a girl show. And thank you for playing. My wonderful, beautiful girlfriend actually got me into the show about like 5, 6 years ago or so, and it's crazy, but I actually don't have a question for any of y'all. Now, why are you here? I have a question for her that I want to ask in front of all of y'all. Real short. Desi, Deshaun, Lee Friesen, I love you more than anything on earth. And in front of the cast of Buffy and Angel.
He stole my question. First of all, Doug Camden, as a 90s kid, I want to say thank you for the nightmares. My question to all you guys is, I do a lot of theatre myself, and I see different people doing different things to get into character. So I was wondering, what is the weirdest thing you guys have done to get a character? Like get really into that character? What do you do behind the scenes?
I would roll around, literally would roll around in the dirt. They would always clean my jacket. Every damn day I would tell them, don't clean the jacket. I am a punk rocker, I don't clean my jacket. And they'd clean it every time. They'd oil it up and So I would literally, in the morning, I would see the jackets all sparkly and wonderful, and I don't feel like Spike, and I just start rolling around and grit it up.
Yeah, I guess the weird thing I've done is sometimes I'll do like sing-songy stuff to learn my lines, to like get them into my head. Like I'll be like, la la, well came underneath, like it's in my head that way. And then like when I get on set, it's really easy to just kind of fall into the character because the words are sort of embedded. You know, like when you hum a song, you hear the Beatles 50,000 times in the bathroom at the Hyatt. And then you're just like singing it, and you're not even thinking about it. Yeah, like that.
I just wanted to find out what everybody is doing. You know, like what their projects they're working on now or upcoming projects. Got anything that we can look forward to?
Monster School.
Okay. Well,
No,
just answer.
I hope this doesn't take too long. Currently, I'm in theaters right now in The Watch with Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Jonah Hill. I'm the alien that's invading their neighborhood. You can also see me on ABC this fall, starting September 26th, on The Neighbors on ABC. It's going to be running right before Modern Family. Right now, I'm a recurring guest in 3 episodes. I may not get to do more because I've just joined the series regular cast for Falling Skies. This is the first time I've ever said that in public because it just happened a couple days ago, and I can't tell you anything about what or who or what I'm playing. Okay.
Take a wild guess.
Well, yeah, it's going to involve some rubber on my face, I think. Right. So there's all of that. So that's okay.
I read a series of urban fantasy novels for Penguin, Death's Daughter, and I just turned in book number 5. And a film that I co-directed called Drones is available on Showtime, so watch it, and Netflix streaming. So.
Yeah, you said it. We're actually, Doug and I are going to be working on a film later in the year. We don't have a start date yet, unfortunately. It was Tony Todd, Claire Kramer. Who's else in that cast? A whole lot. I'm sorry. Those are the ones I remember. So. Anyways, Monster School, which will be a lot of fun. So yeah, look for it.
I have a few movies I just wrapped on. I just wrapped on. It's now called The Bronx Bull, which is I'm not supposed to say it's Raging Bull 2. And it's called The Bronx Bull. There was a lawsuit in itself, and I play a wild. Viennese movie starlet that has an affair with William Forsythe is playing Jake LaMotta. And then I just finished the female lead in a movie called Where the Road Runs Out, and I play an English missionary, very different than Drew though, who runs an orphanage in West Africa, and so I was shooting in Africa about a week and a half ago, just got back. And I just before that finished a 6-month run of John Patrick Shanley play in Los Angeles called Dan in the Deep Blue Sea. That was really amazing because we got extended 5 times and we were packed and sold out for an entire 6-month run, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful role. So been busy with lots of stuff.
I'm a recurring character on a new series that I can't legally talk about. I am waiting for a movie called Dragon Warrior to come out, which is heavy on special effects. I've been in post-production for the last year, and they'll probably be in post for another year. The book's on tape. God, my band is still trying to sell its album on iTunes. It debuted at 106. The band is Ghost of the Robot. And that's just, I'm done plugging. IMDb, man!
I'm just being very mean on Person of Interest. Next month, Much Ado, that Joss directed, is hopefully it'll be in theaters soon.